The market is about to go into a full-on bull run. We're about to flip in the next couple of weeks, maybe even days. The Germany news of them selling Bitcoin is literally over-exaggerated right now. I'm going to prove it to you. Not only that, but all the Mt. Gox Bitcoin over-exaggerated. We're moving into a full-on bull run. Now is the time to start grabbing cryptocurrency cheap. Guys, they are trying to manipulate you. This is manipulation 101 so they can get cheaper crypto. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to show you right now. Hi, my name is Alex. If you guys are new here, I've been trading cryptocurrency for 8 years, made my first million at 25, and I am a full-time cryptocurrency trader. That's all I do. That's literally all I do. But if you don't want to take it from my credibility, then take it from this guy's credibility right here. Owner of Skybridge that manages $2.2 billion worth of assets. He's saying Bitcoin is going to $170,000 per coin. So you're worried about a 20% dip? Are you worried about a 20% dip? Or maybe don't take that guy's perspective, take this person's perspective saying that Bitcoin is going to be worth about 2.8 million, 3.8 million if institutional investors begin investing in it heavy, and we already see that happening. It is a small dip. A small dip, and she manages $50 billion worth of assets. Don't take my word for it. Or what about Pantera Capital that manages $5 billion worth of assets, saying Bitcoin could be $148,000 this cycle, but you're worried about a dip. Stop worrying about the short-term noise. Because they are manipulating your psychology, like this post here, one of the most viral posts in cryptocurrency right now. You go on Twitter or X, whatever it's called, and you'll see everybody reposting this over and over again. We're talking about millions of views, hundreds of thousands of engagements, and basically it's a photoshopped, yes, that's the catch, this is fake. It's fake and everybody knows it, a Photoshop picture of a recycled narrative. This is psychology manipulation 101. Why do you think they're manipulating everybody? To get cheaper Bitcoin, to get cheaper cryptocurrency. And the whole post is basically somebody that can predict Bitcoin perfectly right here. As you can see, this is all Photoshopped and faked, right? And then if you come over here, they're showing the correlation. But see, they want you to know that it's Photoshop. They want you to know it's fake so that you could be like, oh, if there's no reason for the market to pump, because right here it's saying it's going to pump. So they're saying a fake version that the market's going to pump so that it defaults in your brain to saying, oh, snap, this is fake. The market's going to drop. This is all manipulation. It's panic. It's confusion. It's made to mess with your brain. For what reason? Why do you think they're going to such huge lengths, guys? Huge lengths. They're going to these monumental, they're controlling you. They know how to manipulate perception because they want to get cheaper crypto. I'm going to prove it to you in this video. Let's not forget this is the wild, wild west of finance. Come on, it's obvious at this point. The bankers will ensure we stay in debt. The pharmaceutical companies will ensure we stay sick. The weapons manufacturers will ensure that we keep going to war. And these market makers, these big whales, are going to ensure that they buy the cheap crypto from us. They want to take the cheap crypto so they can make a whole bunch of money and sell it back to us. It's manipulation, it's psychology. Don't get finessed. This Germany news, this Mt. Gox news, look, come on, we're 5% through the bull market. It's simple and straightforward. We can get caught up in our emotions on the short-term stuff and trying to predict these small dips, which are normal, by the way. Bitcoin, this cycle has been dipping 20% consistently. Or you can focus on the big picture, increase your cash flow, and start dumping money in the market. What do you think I'm doing? I'm buying, bro. I'm buying. We're 5% through the bull run. Look at every cycle. Look at what happens every single. It's so consistent. This is the cycle. They're trying to distract you and derail you from what is about to happen. Remember, the Bitcoin halving did what? It decreased the issuance. It put an element of scarcity into this asset class, and it hasn't really caught up yet. We're going to start seeing the scarcity play out. We haven't had enough time. Be patient. Be patient. These guys are looking at decades. They're not looking at weeks. Most people are looking at weeks, and this is why they get manipulated. We're 5% through the bull run, guys. Look at the dip we're currently experiencing. Look at it right there. Look at the arrow. Come on. That's the dip we're currently experiencing. These are the other Bitcoin bull cycles, right? When in doubt, zoom out. Stay patient. Don't let them finesse you out of your positions. It's time to make money. Boys and girls, it's time to make money. Don't get shaken out. The people that stay strong are about to eat. Watch, let me show you. Q3 trends tend to be the weakest season period for Bitcoin. So this is consistently common. Quarter 3 is usually the weakest period, but quarter 4 is when things start to take off. This is typically our best right here. This is our best quarter right here. Stay patient for a little while longer. This is actually great for me. I love this because I can buy more crypto. That's all I care about. I want to buy as much crypto in quarter 3 as I possibly can. I'm going to dump as much money. I'm going to increase my cash flow. I'm going to sell things, put as much money in crypto around quarter 3. And when quarter 4 comes, I'm going to 10x all of it. This is stupid. There's nothing like this in the world. Like, I don't know what other asset class offers you those types of returns in this predictable way. This is predictable. The Bitcoin halving is predictable. Don't let them finesse you. This is short term, guys. Short term news. One time we had China ban all of Bitcoin and we still rallied. We still came back. China banned all Bitcoin mining. Do you realize how significant that is? That's way bigger than Germany selling a little bit of Bitcoin. Think! China banned Bitcoin mining, and a couple years later, we have the Bitcoin spot ETF approval. It's called finesse. They know how to finesse. They're finessing you. So this right here is Bitcoin post-halving performance. And typically what miners do is they stack up on Bitcoin to anticipate the loss that they're going to have because of the Bitcoin halving. If you guys understand the Bitcoin halving, they cut the issuance in half. So the amount of Bitcoin they get rewarded for mining gets cut in half. Their money gets cut in half, right? And so it's typical for them to stack Bitcoin and start selling it now because right now, mining is becoming unprofitable. So as you can see here, we're at day 75. Day 150 is over there. That's when things start to take off. There's actually a drift right here, a positive drift to occur. So they expect the net annual reduction of the 164,000 BTC is going to foster a strong quarter 4 performance. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? We are experiencing a minor capitulation. So look at all these big drawdowns. This is a hash rate. This is called true hash rate drawdown. So the significance of this is that, as you can see, it's pretty predictable. Every time the hash rate draws down substantially in this way, you can see that we bottom out. Look at right here. It's pretty consistent. Look at right here, even right before that big pump, and you can see right there. Now, the funny part about this is that the reason why it's going down is because they're turning off their miners. The miners are so unprofitable right now. They're turning off their miners, and we have these big drawdowns in hash rate. Now, the last time this happened was around FTX. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know I've pointed out that the exact bottom of the market was FTX exchange filing for bankruptcy. So the last time we had something as significant as this was the exact bottom, guys. Are you listening to what I'm saying? The exact bottom is the last time we had something as significant as this. That means we've bottomed out. It might not be today or tomorrow, but we have generally bottomed out. The miners are capitulating. Capitulating basically means they're not trying to recover losses. They're just selling everything because they're just trying to do something. They're trying to like maintain themselves. It's capitulation. They're just like panic selling, basically. And you can see right there, we haven't had anything like this since the FTX exchange, the exact bottom. Now, this is crazy. There's only 4 miners on the market that are currently profitable. All of them will lose you money, based off of average cost of electricity. Pretty much every miner will lose you money, except for those 4 at the top. The miners are turning off their miners. They're selling their crypto to maintain their facilities, and they're capitulating. And this is the best time to buy historically for any asset class is when they're capitulating, when they're panic selling. They're panic selling their crypto. You take that and you buy it. That's what the whales do. And I'm going to prove it to you that smart money is buying right now. I went through every whale wallet in all of cryptocurrency. Subscribe to the channel if you appreciate this. I went through every whale wallet, all the Bitcoin, the top 100 list. And I looked, I was like, look, who's selling? I want to know. No one said, look, boom. Who's selling? Now, I excluded the exchanges, of course, because they are buying and selling for other reasons. But look, who's selling? Look, these are all net. I think that one's a little negative there. No, that's net positive. Net positive. Who's selling? Tell me. Let me show you. Nobody's selling. Nobody's selling. Look at it for yourself. Pause the video. Do what you have to do. Rewind it. No one's selling. This is the top 100 list of all the biggest whales in all of cryptocurrency. These guys are like $30 billion. They're accumulating. This is up-to-date information. Look, this bozo here sold some crypto. Look at this bozo. Look at this whoever you. They're not selling, right? So we have miners capitulating. We have Germany with paper hands. These guys are like, I gotta sell my crypto, and then we have the big whales buying it up. We got the people from Mt. Gox. Of course, they're gonna try to sell. They got Bitcoin at like 20 cents, but we have big dogs, the guys that hold crypto for long periods of time, buying it up. I told you I was not playing with this video. Look, this bozo, look at the bozo. But look at all these guys buying it up. That doesn't mean buy Bitcoin, by the way. I don't buy Bitcoin. I use it as an indicator. I buy altcoins. I'm going to show you towards the end of this video what I mean by that and how to really make money. But look at these guys. They are buying it up. I went through all of them, by the way. Right here. Look at this. The top 100 lists are buyers. Out of all top 100, we had 2 people selling. But pretty much everybody else is accumulating all the Bitcoin, all that cheap, that nice, cheap Bitcoin from the panic sellers that don't know what they're doing. These guys know what they're doing, and they are buying. And this is why they're buying. People with credibility are predicting Bitcoin to go to $1 million. This guy manages $2 billion in assets, and he says Bitcoin is going to go to $500,000 in the next 5 years. These guys manage $60 billion in assets, and they're saying it's going to $275,000 this year. Why wouldn't you accumulate? Because people are saying Bitcoin's going to go up. This firm manages $1.2 billion in assets. The list keeps going. I mean, these people are worth billions of dollars too. They're saying it's going up to 120K by 2024. Why would people sell right now when we are not even... We're 5% through the Bitcoin bull run? It doesn't make sense. Look at how much Bitcoin's leaving the exchanges, guys. People are taking Bitcoin off the exchanges and holding it long term. This is the net flow. So after they calculate all of the money that went on centralized exchanges and all of the money that came off, what's the sum total? And right here, you see people are taking crypto off of the exchanges right now. The only reason people put money on exchanges most of the time, not all the time, but for advanced users with billions of dollars, the only reason they put it on a centralized exchange is to sell it. That's why they do it. They're trying to sell it. So if they're taking it off, what they're doing, they're storing it. They're storing the Bitcoin for long term. So remember, when you see people panicking on the internet, just understand right there, we're in the purple. We've experienced way bigger dips every time. Last cycle, in the middle of the bull run, like up there, in the middle of the bull run, we experienced a 40% dip. Right now, we had about a 20% drawdown. So control your emotions, do your research, have due diligence. Because again, we've experienced bigger drawdowns. Look at these huge drawdowns during the bull run. During the bull market, we experienced these drawdowns, not during the bear market. I'm talking about midway through profit season, when we're making a whole bunch of profit, we experience these big drawdowns. So right now, what we're experiencing is perfectly normal. Calm yourself down, control yourself, because we are about to make so much money. Now, again, you guys know I don't buy Bitcoin. I actually tell people to sell Bitcoin. Why, Alex? You just told everybody about how people are accumulating Bitcoin. They got billions of dollars, okay? That's what they have to do. But us, being that we have less capital, and less capital, I mean under $100 million, we should be accumulating altcoins, Ethereum. Now, let me show you what's going on there. The amount of Ethereum staked far outpaced newly issued ETH, meaning the amount of ETH that's coming into the circulating supply, there's more being staked, meaning a positive increase for price overall in 2024. The amount of Ethereum bridged to layer 2s has tripled since early 2023, meaning people are using the latest and greatest technology in crypto. It's tripled. There's a lot of money flowing into these applications. We believe that the market underappreciates the Ethereum ETF effect and forecast that the US Ethereum ETF will absorb 1% of the entire circulating ETH supply. We expect the ETH ETF effect to lead to ETH outperforming, huge performance. So right now, people are not understanding the Ethereum spot ETF. Guys, it's a spot ETF, meaning people are going to be taking Ethereum off the market, and it's going to increase the scarcity. Not only that, but when there's a lot of transactions on Ethereum, it actually burns Ethereum through its burn mechanism. So they're going to be burning Ethereum, taking Ethereum off the market through people with retirement portfolios that never had access to crypto at all because they didn't want to get taxed. Think about your grandma or grandpa that has, $1 million in their retirement. They can't buy Bitcoin, or now they can, but they couldn't buy Bitcoin or Ethereum because if they sold their stocks or whatever the case is, they would get taxed. In this case, they can buy Bitcoin and Ethereum non-taxed, and when they do buy it, the ETH is actually taken off the market. It brings so much into the picture, guys. If you only understood what's about to happen to the Ethereum market, it's unbelievable. The institutional guys are moving on chain. Fortune 500 executives say their companies have on-chain projects. That's 56%. 56%, guys, year over year. In Fortune 100 on-chain projects, we have a 39% increase. There's a rise in value of tokenized T-bills. These are treasury bills. This is the most traditional finance you could possibly go on the face of the planet, and they're getting tokenized. That's $1.29 billion in 1,000% increase. $150 billion, an all-time high for stablecoin transfer in Q1. We have 53% of small businesses likely to seek out crypto-savvy job applicants. Look, I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's very simple. Bitcoin's in a bull run. It's going to drag Ethereum up with it. Ethereum has a spot ETF that's launching this month, and everybody's moving on chain. On chain is where the potential is. Yes, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin 12 years ago, but I didn't. Now, these altcoins are the new Bitcoin. No one's buying Bitcoin because you can't make any money. The altcoins are the things that go up hundreds of thousands of percentages. Focus. The money's about to be made. There's a reason why I'm dropping these videos so aggressively. Focus, please. And as you can see right here, the whole Germany news with the Mount Gox got eaten up. Look at the ETF inflows for Bitcoin. Huge amount of Bitcoin ETF inflows at the same exact time we have the dumping and all the news. It's getting straight eaten up. So who are you listening to? I need you to question yourself for a second. Who are you taking your information from? Are they there to just get clicks and views? Are they? Do they know what they're talking about? Because it doesn't look like the market is going down by any means at all. Quite the opposite. I mean, look at the TVL growth adjusted by native gas token price. Look at the layer 2 TVL, layer 1 TVL growth. I mean, does that look like a downtrend? Does that look bad to you? I want to know. Or what about the layer 2 value locked and its growth throughout 2024? Don't think short term. This is how you get caught. You get caught off guard by thinking short term and being lustful over the money. Don't be lustful over the money because the trend is clear. The money-making opportunity is clear. Seriously, guys, hang out with the right people. Listen to the right people. Control your space. because people will do anything for a quick buck, including manipulated people on the internet. I've seen it too many different times. Control your emotions, control who you hang out with, control the information you consume. Think about the things you are doing. Because to me, this just seems like another day in the office. This is clockwork. Every single time. It is so predictable. These are all the cycles. Look, bear run, pre-bull run, bull run. We are right here, guys. We're right here, all jokes aside. On a serious note, like man to man, woman to man, do you really believe it is worth selling your cryptocurrency, waiting for the price to go to 40K, and then buying back? Do you really think it's worth your time? Do you really think that is worth a gamble when we are in an uptrend? Do you think it's wise to bet against the odds? Like, why do people think that's wise? Are you listening to a short-term trader? There's one thing I told somebody, and I'll never forget it. I'm going to tweet it tomorrow. We do not see a day trader on the top billionaire Forbes list or on any billionaire list. You will not find a day trader. You won't. Every profitable day trader I know make money off of selling things, which is nothing wrong with that, or they got funded by somebody else. I don't know too many, and I know there are some, but again, it's just very simple and straightforward. Who is making billions of dollars, and what are they doing? They're investing. They're long-term holding, and they're building. Long-term holding and building. So on this dip, instead of selling and trying to buy back and learn all these patterns that don't really work, build something. Let's build something together. If you guys appreciate this content, hit like. If you don't, leave some constructive criticism below. Subscribe for more video updates. And like I always say, if you don't get with it, you will get left behind. The mustache is back. Catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.